This video explains how to use benchmarking and honeycomb mapping. Benchmarking and honeycomb mapping is a tool for understanding, learning, getting inspired and networking while visiting locations. The purpose of the tool is to document locations through the eyes of a visitor or tourist. Benchmarking can be used while participating in a guided tour or while exploring the destination by yourself. Let's have a look how the benchmarking and honeycomb mapping can be done in practice as a group activity. Before the benchmarking trip, ask participants to install Polar Steps or a similar application to track your tour. You can also just take pictures without using the app. Ask participants to document places, moments or details which have somehow caught their attention, or highlight ideas they feel would be great to implement in other contexts or destinations. After completing the benchmarking trip, a template honeycomb mapping helps to analyze the pictures of the benchmarking and is used to support the wrap-up discussions and reflection. For the mapping tool, ask participants to share their pictures with the facilitator. Prepare a collage from all the pictures and organize a workshop. The workshop is for discussing and reflecting on the benchmarking experiences using the honeycomb mapping tool. First, allow some time for the participants to go through the pictures and recollect the trip. Then go through the 6 themes in the honeycomb. Sustainability highlights how sustainability was seen at the location. Can you identify some positive or negative factors that made you think this way? Learning indicates what you learnt during a visit. It can be related to geography, cultural heritage, or history. Accessibility tells you how accessibility was reflected in the services and the environment. How have disabled people been taken into account in these? Or, for example, how accessible were digital services? Credibility shows whether it was real or fake. How well were you made part of the local stories? Did you feel safe? Findability highlights how guidance worked. Are the services visible and made known to visitors? And finally, memorability looks at which memories or experiences of the destination you discussed after your trip with your colleagues, family or friends. Ask participants to map their experiences through these 6 themes. At the end, your honeycomb mapping should look like this example, which we created during the Smart Culture project. The expected output of this method is shared ideas and new knowledge. The method can be used to align with customer journey mapping, to dive deeper into visitors' views and perceptions of a destination.